Yes, 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 Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, yes, tamu sana, tamu sana. Yes. 5 things that Uhuru and Raila must do urgently before it's late. Yes, before it's late. For those who have been keenly following politics, specifically on social media, William Ruto supporters and more so leaders supporting William Ruto, in the past few days, they have been very, very consistent propagating some opinion polls online. A good example is this one of Boni Alwali. Boni Alwali yesterday, through his social media accounts, posted these opinion polls. You can see there he posted something by Mutahi Ngunyi and also something by Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi. And in all these instances, these opinion polls are showing that even if the handshake team were all to combine efforts, then William Ruto will still give them a humiliating defeat. And then today, ladies and gentlemen, if you also look at the Star newspaper also carried an opinion poll after these ones of Tanga, and they are giving William Ruto a very, very big win over the handshake team. This is the Star opinion poll according to them. New poll: Ruto leads but can't win round 1. Radio Africa Limited poll shows DP leads the 2022 race with 43%, Raila second at 14%. Yes, so this seems to be a new campaign strategy that Tanga are now deploying. They started with the hustler narrative, then they came with the wheelbarrow, then bottoms up, and then now they are using opinion polls. This is a very clever strategy. William Ruto and his team are winning the propaganda war. And this is first thing, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta must come out in good time together with Raila Amolo Odinga, and they tame this kind of a propaganda. Because a propaganda, when repeated severally, then the masses might believe it's the truth. Something we call bandwagon effect propaganda. As the masses start believing it's true, the few who are still undecided or who are skeptical might also decide to believe with the masses or the majority what they are also believing in. And Tanga is winning that war. Because if you dissect these opinion polls, they are not scientific. Though the masses might not know that. The masses or the Raya outside there, when they see these things in the headlines, then they know that this person is now ahead. But the truth of the matter is that these things are not scientific. And they largely don't reflect the actual picture on the ground. Because on the ground, you will also agree with me today that if Raila and the handshake team were all to combine efforts, then they would give William Ruto a humiliating defeat. But these polls are showing the opposite. Yes, that's why I strongly believe this is a propaganda. And the president must come out in good time to tame this. Uhuru and Raila must come out in good time to tame this. They must tame this. In 2013, ladies and gentlemen, Raila Amolo Odinga and CORD at that time, all opinion polls were showing that Raila was comfortably in the lead. Then TNA and URP in their Jubilee Alliance came out, or rather came up with a very nice propaganda, the tyranny of numbers. And they were saying that opinion polls do not matter. What matters are the ethnic numbers, the tyranny of numbers. And they walked away with that and used it just to win or to rig the election. That's what Uhuru and Raila must do immediately. They should not wait. William Ruto has started his campaigns, and his campaigns are not shy. William Ruto is at the peak of the campaigns. Uhuru and Raila are maybe still relaxing. They must come out in good time and start countering this kind of a propaganda. They must do it urgently in good time before it's late. That's one thing they must do. Secondly, Uhuru Kenyatta must now start giving directions, clear directions to his followers and to those leaders who are supporting him. Because after the BBI verdict was issued, or rather was given, Tanga are celebrating, and they are still celebrating. On the side of the handshake team, ORCA is confused. The president's supporters are also flip-flopping in their utterances. They say one thing today, tomorrow they say another thing. And that kind of confusion is just helping William Ruto to further his presidential ambition, or rather bid. So the president must come out also in good time and urgently and make things straight, give clear directions to his followers and those leaders who are currently allied to him. He must come out in good time and give them clear direction. Let the president show these leaders supporting him and also his supporters where the wind is blowing to. Let them flow, or rather let them go with that wind, or rather in that direction the wind is blowing. The president must call these leaders supporting him. Let him give them directions. Then let these leaders give the direction to their supporters. If the president continues keeping quiet, and then this confusion continues, William Ruto is making a mileage out of that confusion. President's supporters and the leaders supporting the president are the ones causing the problems. They are sending mixed signals, which is not auguring well for their side. The third thing, ladies and gentlemen, the president and Raila must do urgently. The third thing, Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Amolo Odinga, they should, as of now, disengage with ORCA for now. Let them give ORCA some space. They should not let ORCA know or believe that without them or without ORCA, then a combination of Uhuru and Raila cannot win. Because we all know, ladies and gentlemen, these are politicians we know. We know the character traits of Kalonzo. Kalonzo is considered sometimes to be very, very indecisive. He has been nicknamed a watermelon. And then if you look at Musalia Mudavadi, these are leaders you can't really put your trust on. There are people you can't really depend on. If you can put your faith, or rather you are winning on these people, then you are most likely going to fail. Uhuru Kenyatta should now give these people some time. Let them disengage from them. Then let Uhuru and Raila now hit the campaign trail. As they hit the campaign trail, these ORCA leaders will now feel left out. And I know they have been in the political cold. They will rather identify with the system rather than identifying with the opposition who is Ruto. Let them give them some time. These ORCA leaders will see sense and they will rather identify with the system. They know what the system can do. And then fourthly, the fourth thing that Uhuru and Raila must do urgently, Uhuru should allow Raila to start his campaigns. Ruto has been campaigning as from 2018, and Kenyans love that. Kenyans love politics, propaganda. That's what Kenyans love. Ruto is not doing anything new. That's what Raila has been doing, or rather Raila used to do when he was still a fierce government critic. And Kenyans loved it at that time. Ruto is simply doing exactly what Raila has been doing. And that is what the masses want. It's only through campaigns and these rallies that endear a politician to the masses. Uhuru should allow Raila start his campaigns, and he should start it immediately. That's an urgent thing Uhuru and Raila must do. And then finally, ladies and gentlemen, if Uhuru feels they can't disengage from ORCA, then Uhuru and Raila should let ORCA name their flag bearer. After naming their flag bearer, which I know they will not name, let them negotiate with their flag bearer, as opposed to negotiating with a group of people. Let ORCA name their flag bearer. After that, let their flag bearer negotiate with Uhuru and Raila. I know they will not be able to name their flag bearer. In fact, they will split. After they have split, because I know at the back of their mind, they are all still willing to work with the system. After they have split, let Uhuru and Raila negotiate with them individually, on individual basis. You know, if they come as ORCA, then they are a little bit tough-headed that they are a group. Let them negotiate. First of all, identify their flag bearer, which they will not do. They will split. After they have split, let them, Uhuru and Raila, engage them individually. If they do that, then they will just seal all this deal. They will seal the deal. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I believe those are the 5 things Uhuru and Raila must do, and they must do it urgently to tame William Ruto. Time is not on their side. It's only about 1 year remaining. Only about 1 year. They must do these 5 things urgently. I believe there might be other things they can do, but having looked at this topic keenly, I believe these are the 5 main things the president and Raila must do urgently. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, subscribe and also give this video a like. God bless you. God bless Kenya. Tamu sana ye.